Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, June the 14th, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this one here first. Scrap junk to produce rubber 5. So there are many great ways we can get rubber in the wasteland. And for daily, weekly challenges, I usually kind of opt out for the fastest, quickest, easiest way because they're just daily, weekly challenges just to get score. And one of those ways is right here at the Tinker's Workbench because we can bulk rubber right here. So all you have to do is just go to your Tinker's Workbench and you go craft. You go down to bulk. You go down here to bulk rubber. As long as you have 2 plastic and 10 raw rubber in your stash or scrap box, you can just go ahead and craft 1 bulk rubber. And then you scrap that bulk rubber you just crafted and you will get credit. So that is definitely hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete that. But what I've been doing lately is I've been kind of switching it up and showing you guys some great spots where you can find these items. And you can choose to do it the fastest, quickest, easiest way if you wish. But one of the best spots for rubber is right up here in Grafton. So let's go ahead. We're going to spawn right up here. We're going to have to contend with a couple super mutants, but it's a pretty decent spot. All right. So when you get here, we're going to go right to the high school that's over here. Now it's part of Grafton. It's almost like an unmarked location. Yeah, right on. And all we're going to do is we're going to go head right inside here. We're going to keep going right to the gymnasium. And there is a room right here. So there's a bunch of basketballs right here. But if you open up this door right here, there'll be all kinds of these kickballs. Now these kickballs is a good source of rubber. Let's go ahead and pick up this bad boy right here. Open up our Pip-Boy. So 1 kickball, as you can see, gives us 3 rubber. So this is a great source for rubber right here. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So there we go. So you can go ahead and pick that all up if you wish. But in this case, I'm just going to pick up what I need for this daily, weekly challenge. Let's head back to our camp. You don't have to go to your camp. You can just go to any workbench and then scrap it, whatever you want to do. That was fairly easy to get in here. Depending on the weapon and how noisy it is, sometimes a couple super mutants will come after you, but it's just a couple of them. All right, we're back here at our camp. We're going to take our kickballs and take it to a workbench here. All right, we're going to go scrap items. Just going to scrap these kickballs here. There we go. We didn't even need that many. Scrap junk to produce rubber. You can do it that way, or you can do it the fastest, quickest, easiest way. If you're short on time, you have to go to work or go to school and what have you. So there you guys go. What's next here, Jim? Let's take a look at this one here. Drink Nuka-Cola Orange 2. So Nuka-Cola Orange, this one here is being a little bit more specific. We have been getting, drink Nuka-Cola, collect Nuka-Cola products. So that's basically any flavor. But this one here is being a little bit more specific, Nuka-Cola Orange. You will come across an older video of mine, and where I take you is right up here at the Middle Mountain Pit Stop. It used to be called Middle Mountain Cabins. Probably this time last year they had changed it. And if you go a little bit to the east, there's a pond up there. There's a scavenger cutting some wood. So if you watch that video, there's an orange tent, and it used to be 100% guaranteed spawn for Nuka-Cola Orange. Now, sometimes people have found it across that little lake. You'll see like a couple chairs there. but I've been having a hard time finding it there. But some people say they find it there, so you could check that out if you so wish, but I wouldn't waste my time with that, to be honest with you. And I did update that video. There is another natural spawn for Nuka-Cola Orange. It's right up here in Fraternity Row. Let's pop up here. Now, they have been changing the game a little bit here and there. The last couple of times we came here, it hasn't been spawning in for us. So again, it depends on the server, especially if you're on a public server with other people. They're looking for the same thing that you are. And basically what that will do is it'll make you have to server hop. But this is just one spot. I'm just going to show you. There we go. Set up here. So this is the Etasai house, one with the blue door. You just go in. It is like a walk-in basement kind of deal. Put this gun away. I'm gonna head right here, and this is the room with the Nuka-Cola bedroom. And as you can see, our Nuka-Cola Orange spawned in for us. That's pretty cool. So that Nuka-Cola Orange will spawn in, as well as a few others. Sometimes there's a dark, sometimes there's a grape, and a wild that spawns in here as well. So the other ones didn't spawn, but the orange did, so that's pretty cool that it spawned in for us for this video. So that's pretty awesome. So you can go ahead and grab that and drink that if you so wish. Again, it depends on the server that you're on. It depends on if you're on a public server with other people. So that Nuka-Cola Orange might not even be there. But probably one of the best ways to get Nuka-Cola Orange, you just go right here to the White Spring Resort. Let's pop over here. We're going to go right inside to the refuge part. All right, now we're going to head upstairs. And we're going to head to the right to the tavern through the Medical Bay area. We're going to head to the left towards this little store here. There is Giuseppe over there who sells stuff for stamps, and here's good old Bubbles. And as you can see, Bubbles will sell Nuka-Cola Orange for 31 caps. One thing good about Bubbles' inventory is not tied into the inventory of the vending machines down in Nuka World on Tour, which I'm going to show you here in a second. And basically, if you buy this Nuka-Cola Orange, you can go down to the vending machines, buy another Nuka-Cola Orange, and then there you go. But you can also server hop this area about 100 times, and every time Bubbles will have a Nuka-Cola Orange on them. It doesn't matter what server you're on, it doesn't matter how many people are on the server. When you come inside the White Spring Refuge, it is just you. Okay, so just an FYI, you can buy one that way. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy this Nuka-Cola Orange here. I can't remember if I have any on me. I'm sure I do, but... Alright, so then again, right down here at the Nuka World on Tour, another free fast travel. Let's spawn down here. So again, I would say probably the best way to complete this daily challenge is to just buy them. Just buy them and don't even bother wasting your time with Morgantown and Fraternity Row. Don't even bother with Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Just buy them and drink them. That's probably your fastest, quickest way to do it, okay? I know, you can do what you want, of course, but this is just my recommendations. Here's the vending machines here, and as you can see, Nuka-Cola Orange is not tied into Bubbles' inventory. Let's go ahead and buy this bad boy. And again, you can server hop this all day long and fill your boots with Nuka-Cola Orange if you so wish. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to head back to our camp. We're going to show you the Nuka-Cola Collectron Station. Now, most of you who follow my channel know the spiel pretty much, but just in case if you're brand new to the game, this Nuka-Cola Collectron Station I've had for a very long time. I got it for free off a previous scoreboard a long time ago, and he will passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, and as you can see, this guy has 3 Nuka-Cola Orange on him, and even a grape. So that's another way you can get it. Sometimes he does come up for sale in the Atomic Shop, but not very often. You can buy it for 1,250 gold bullion from Samuel, as long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers down here in Foundation. Alright, now if you're around in Season 11, if you're a returning player, just go to your build menu, you go to the resource section. If you're around in Season 11 and you completed that scoreboard at the time, you would have been rewarded this bad boy right here. All right, and the odd time he will also collect Nuka-Cola Orange, right, on top of other things. So just an FYI. All right, so let's go ahead. There's our options. Let's drink our Nuka-Cola Orange. I think I have, yeah, I do. I got some on me. So there you guys. I just want to give you guys as many options and ideas as possible. All right, what's next here, Jim? Let's go ahead. This one here, eat dog food 5. So again, this one here is talking about canned dog food. It's not talking about going to kill some mongrels, cooking up the meat, and then eating it. It's actually talking about canned dog food, okay? Now, if you guys were around the last couple of weeks, we had the Graham's Meat Cook event for 2 weeks in a row. And some of us were lucky enough to get a hold of this weenie wagon plan for free from completing that event. Some folks were a little unluckier, but they were managed to get one anyway because they bought it from some other player's vendor. So just an FYI, it is a camp resource, and he will automatically or passively collect canned dog food at a tune of 12 just while you play the game. So it is a camp resource. It's pretty awesome. It's worth its weight in gold. I love it. Totally love it. Now, those of you who know, I used to be a huge canned dog food collector. More so because when I'm looking for it, I can never find the stuff. All right. Now, what I have started doing is I've been starting to sell canned dog food in my vendor. So that's always something that you can check out. You can go, if you're on a public server with other people, you can see if they have canned dog food for sale. So that is another option as well. Okay. Some places to look for canned dog food, but again, it depends on the server that you're on. It depends if you're on a public server with other people because they're looking for the same thing that you are. Tyler County Fairgrounds is a pretty decent spot, I find. Camden Park, I find usually Scorched will have canned dog food on them as well. There are some places around the wasteland where you'll come across some human enemies like cultists, like some blood eagles across the map. And sometimes there'll be canned dog food in around those areas, okay? Once upon a time, one of the best places right here in Morgantown is called Mama Dolce's Food Processing. So let's pop over here. Now, once upon a time, it used to be a real hot spot, but I find the amount of canned dog food you get here is not a whole lot. Those of you guys who follow my channel know I always kind of bring you guys up here just to show you at least one location.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
All right, so once when you're here, you can go ahead and take a look around for some canned dog food. Again, it depends on the server, okay? It's not 100% finding canned dog food here, as most of you guys have seen me show you in many videos. All right, just check around. Once upon a time, if you check these conveyor belts, they're just all over the place. But not as much these days. And there's nothing in this. Oh, there is something, but not the dog food, just the Salisbury steak. Nothing on these guys here. Nothing on these guys. That's fine. Hopefully we don't get skunked out. I like to kind of check on top of these shelves here as well. If you can make your way up on top of the shelf. Like there's one right there. Nice. One canned dog food. Check the other shelves as well if you're able to get up here. You're able to unlock the security gate. Sometimes there'll be canned dog food in this cooler. Oh, what did that say? Aged Maillard Queen steak. Wow, that's a rare recipe. Let's grab that. We'll sell that to someone for cheap. Oh, right here. Canned dog food right here. Nice, right on. All right, so we get 2 of them here today, so that's pretty awesome. Check this this little box here. Used to be full of canned dog food back in the day, those of you who played the game long enough to remember. All right, head up the stairs here. So that's pretty good. We found a couple of cans. Again, depends on the server. You can go on a server and maybe have better luck than I do, and I sure wish you do. What's this? Surveyor's outfit all rolled up. Okay. All right, check the little coolers as well. I think that's pretty much it for the most part. Yeah. Okay, so that's not too bad. We found a couple cans, so that's pretty decent. Okay, you can check those other areas as well. You're better off just to kind of maybe check other players' vendors and maybe Camden Park, Tyler County Fairgrounds in addition to this spot here. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to eat our canned dog food here. And as I say, sometimes it's really hard to find this stuff. So if you come across it, just grab it and put it in your stash box, like, you know, like 10 or 12 of them. And then that way there, you'll have them for these daily, weekly challenges. All right. So yeah, I understand the frustration. I definitely do. All right. What's next here, Jim? Kill insects 5. So again, many great spots. We can find some insects. You'll come across many great older videos as mine as well. Right up here at Aaronhold Homestead, just to the south, we have that huge field. All right. Right down here at the New River Gorge Bridge West or East, the top section will have maybe about 4 or 5 insects. New River Gorge Resort will have a bunch of blotflies in addition to mirelurks and some ghouls. So you can find maybe about 6 blotflies around there. So that's a pretty decent spot as well. All right. And yeah, you can check out those places if you so wish. Another good way to get insects is by using honeybees. So honeybees, if you come right about here, you spawn here at Middle Mountain Pit Stop, and you come right to this location, there'll be 3 guaranteed honeybees. Now, don't kill the honeybees, just kind of agitate them enough, kind of shoot at them and just kind of shoot the ground. And if you agitate them enough, they'll actually shoot bee swarms. And those bee swarms, each bee swarm will count as 1 insect. So it's pretty cool. And that's a pretty good spot for that if you so wish. We're actually going to pop up here to Aaronhold Homestead here today. Let's go ahead. If we get there at some point. All right, now what we're going to do is you can keep going straight. There's going to be about a couple mongrels through there. We're actually going to go a little bit up here towards the southeast area. And we're going to head towards a red decapitated shed. All right, so there is the field. And the field has a fair number of different types of insects around. As you can see there, okay? You just kind of see them. We're actually going to come over here. And here's this red shed. And here are those bee swarms just to kind of show you. See how they count? There's usually a 3rd one around. There it is right there. The one thing really good about this spot, and there's a subscriber who actually gave me the idea for it. They have these beehives here. And I know it only looks like 2, but there's actually about 3 or 4 of them here, okay? It'll be the same thing on the inside, these beehives. So watch what happens when you take the honey. Oh, it didn't work that time for some reason. Take some honey. Oh, there we go. The bees will actually kind of come after you, so that's pretty cool, eh? We're going to grab some more honey if we can. Oh, they must have fixed that because when I came here... Oh, there we go. Right, so there you guys go. And it doesn't have to be right here. If you do come across some of these hives, I think there's a couple hives right up this way. Like if you walk a little bit further up here in the forest, right by Slocum Junction, you hang a right, and you go south towards Sutton. I think there are some beehives down through here, so you can check those out as well. And that's all you gotta do is just grab some honey from the beehives, and little insect swarm will come after you, just more so for the newer folk. All right, so there you guys go. What's next, Jim? What is next? Let's go ahead, kill a Deathclaw 1. So Deathclaws, many great spots we can find them. Of course, we all know about Deathclaw Island, and there's one that will spawn there. Again, depends on the server that you're on. You can come here if you're on the server with other people and the Deathclaw may not spawn in for you or could be already be dead and the body has despawned, so you have to wait for a cooldown to happen. Okay, it doesn't mean they don't spawn there anymore. They do. It's just because you just happen to be there during a cooldown phase. Okay. Another great spot for a couple of Deathclaws is just on the other side of the map. It's right here at the abandoned waste dump. Down in that cavern, we can find at least 2 Deathclaws down there, sometimes 3, but mostly 2 the majority of the time, 99% of the time. We're going to go over here to Deathclaw Island this time. Might as well stick to the forest, right? I think we're, no, we're pretty good there. Okay. Make your way across this little river here. Alright, let's lock and load Jim. Getting our sneak attack here. We're going to wait for him to pop his head up. We're just going to aim for the head so we kind of blind him a little bit. Give him a headache. Just like that. Kill Deathclaw 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. Just don't forget to get your stuff off of him. Sometimes there is an egg. I'll put his little magazine there. That's pretty cool. That is a spawn point 4 magazine. Usually he's not there. There's a Deathclaw egg that spawns here too, so that's pretty cool. And his little cap stash. Let's grab the cap stash. There we go. Nice. So there we go. Say collect caps. So cap stashes, collect caps. Pretty awesome, eh? Pretty awesome. Now, sometimes I find cap stashes are just as random more than anything. I tried to make a couple videos on locations for cap stashes, and I failed every single time because every server was different. Sometimes they spawned in, sometimes they didn't, and it was a huge chore to make a video out of, and I just abandoned it totally. But yeah, there you guys go. Come across a cap stash, it'll definitely count as towards collecting caps. What's next here, Jim? Kill a cultist 10. So many great spots we can find cultists around the wasteland. Usually cultists will have this type of icon on the screen. The only exception to that is down here at Point Pleasant, of course. Is these couple houses here. Okay, so that's where we're going to go down here. We're going to go down here to Point Pleasant. Nice and close by. Just down the road from my camp and where we are. Okay, but if you don't have to do it here, you can check out Oregon Cave, right? These are just different entrances to the same cave, okay? And you'll find another good spot down here, Kanawha County Cemetery. A few harder spots down here in this section down here, like Lucky Hole Mine, for example, okay? You can do whatever you wish. Let's keep going here. What do I got going on here? Okay. I've been using automatic weapons for so long, and then I switched to this lever action rifle, and I find just a little too, I think it's a good weapon, but I just find it's a little slower than what I've been used to as of late, because I've been just using the automatic weapons, like for the last, maybe, I would say 2 months in a row now, and I go to this guy, and as good as he is good. It's just, wow, shoot, will ya? That's what I feel like saying to myself. All right, let's keep going here.
At last, I ascend. Holy Mothman, take me. I lived only
A little bit of a transporter there.
Holy Mothman.
I will live forever in the light.
Okay, let's grab some ammunition here. Others, of course, are a good source of pre-war money and stim packs. Lock and load. Set up here. Might be someone up here. Nope. He already passed away. You see that? He knew I was coming. Ow. That's a good throw. There we go. Kill a cultist, 10 for 10, done. Where's this guy going?
I fear nothing. The divine light. Holy Mothman, grant me.
He's getting me from way over there. Things can get pretty hairy pretty darn quick here at the old Point Pleasant. So you can kind of, you know, duck and dodge and stuff, whatever you want to do. Alright. What's next here, Jim? One more. Collect caps, 250. So again, cap stashes. People can buy stuff from your vendor. That'll also count. But that could take forever. Just never know. You can... Probably one of the best ways to collect caps is right up here in Morgantown Airport. It's full of Scorched. If you're lucky enough to spawn in collision course at the same spot, again, all kinds of weapons and armor, and then make your way over, just mosey on down to Morgantown Station. Don't have to use a carry weight booster or fast travel, it's just close by. Sell your stuff to the vendor down there. Exact same method down here in Welsh. Just because there is a train station nearby, all kinds of mole miners with missile launchers, shotguns of various types, the little gauntlets that the mole miners use. They will give you 20-25 caps. Just go up here to Welsh Station and get your caps that way. And that's what we're going to do here. Is go to Welsh Station. Now again, we're pretty close by to a station, so don't even worry about getting overweight, because we're obviously going to be picking up some stuff. The main thing you got to worry yourself about, though, for this particular daily challenge, is to see the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. It shows the number of caps I have, 31,936. So our max is 40,000. So let's say I had 39,000. I would not be able to complete the daily challenge collect caps because I need to collect 250. I would have to buy a bunch of stuff. I had to make some room for collecting 250 caps for that to, you know, to get credit for that. So just an FYI. The only reason why I say that is because a little while ago, some person was getting kind of confused as to the reason why it wasn't counting is because they're maxed out on caps. Come to find out, and I tried to explain it to them there, and they got it, but that was a little while ago now. And let's go ahead here. Again, we're going to be picking up firearms, some ammo, or armor if we see it. Sorry. Right, shotgun. There we go. There's a double barrel shotgun. These gauntlets. Take those as well. Again, don't worry about getting overweight. Oh, jeez. Transporter. Wow. That's quite something. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that missile. Another gauntlet there, nice. Ow. There we go. Oh, another gauntlet. Nice. And then again, don't worry about getting overweight. Pop up here. Sometimes there's weapons just kind of hanging out up here as well. As you can see, there's usually weapons of various types just hanging out up here. We've got a fair amount of weapons just right here. All right, good stuff. So we got quite a bit there. I think I feel pretty good with the stuff that we got. We got quite a bit just one little spot. And again, there's all kinds of mole miners here to grab some weapons off of. Usually there's a weapon right here. Nice. Grab that. Gauntlet. Okay, we're going to be good. All right, so when you grab the gauntlets and the weapons. You can see this guy over here. Make your way up to the train station, as you can see, just like what I'm doing right here. To me, this is just easier instead of waiting for someone to come to your camp, okay? That could be all day or all night. So there's a perk card that'll help us out here. It is under Charisma. It's this one here called Hard Bargain. It doesn't matter if you have a level 1 or level 2. It definitely comes in handy. This one here is a level 3. Buying, selling prices at non-player vendors are not much better. Let's go ahead and put that bad boy on. If you happen to have great mentats, they will be under Aid. You can try that out as well. Let's go ahead and trade. Let's go to our weapons section here. Let's sell this stuff. As you can see, it pop up how much we're getting for these things. Missile launchers, as you can see, 19, 20 caps. The gauntlets, as you can see, 20, 21 caps. Depends on the condition.
Supplies available here.
Yeah, we're not going to have a problem. No problem at all. There we go. Collect caps, 250 for 250, done. Just like that, guys.
Be sure to
Just like that.
while you can.
Let's take a look here. Done. Another easy one here today, guys. Another easy one here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind 138, Robco. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.